That's right. 32 kills in a ranked game. So basically, what happened is I didn't play Wild Rift for 3 weeks because I was on a vacation. So I have to grind myself through Diamond rank. As you can see, I'm currently Diamond 1. And like the games are, what can I say? The games are easy. Like I'm carrying pretty much every single game. So one of those games was a VEX game. And I already got really good at VEX. And VEX is a champion that you can very easily like snowball kills with. Like VEX is a strong late game champion. She skills into late game, and I get any vibes from VEX. And what I mean with that, I don't know. It just the play style feels somewhat similar to Annie. I mean, not necessarily like one-shotting champion, like not the part where you wait in a bush and one shot, but just I don't know, like her being able to jump on an enemy and one shot, it's like proto belting with Annie and all inning, and then also her having constant damage with her abilities. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but and maybe that's why I'm so good at this champion. But yeah, in the beginning part of the video, I'm gonna explain to you guys how to build Vex. There's timestamps in the description to skip to the gameplay. This build is not 100% correct. This would something like this would be the build, and then this. You start off with a Luden's Echo always. Don't go for Word of Ages. It's not worth it. After that, you go for a Rabadon's Death Cap. You can also go for an Infinity Orb, however. So, when do you go for the Infinity Orb? Listen carefully. If you're up, or sorry, if your team has like champions that can very easily get the enemies to a low amount of HP, and then you can go in and finish off. What would be a good example? So Garen is not a good example because Garen likes to finish off enemies himself. But there are champions like Morgana, for example. Okay, if you have a Morgana in your team, she goes in, she does her damage, and then you can finish them off. She's a perfect example. Other good example would probably be like Ezreal. Ezreal, really good example. He pokes down the enemies, and then you can go in with the Infinity Orb and finish off the enemies. So you can look at your composition, and then you can determine, okay, does my comp make the enemies low, or does my comp finish off enemies? This can be a little bit hard to understand, but if you do understand what I'm talking about, then this will make a lot of sense. And based on that, you will decide, okay, Rabadon's Death Cap or Infinity Orb. Because Infinity Orb does more damage to enemies that are, under 50% health, then you'll do so much more damage. And the Rabadon's Death Cap does more damage in general. But it's not a lot more. Keep in mind, it's really not that much more damage. Because Infinity Orb also gives you the 15 magic penetration. So against squishies, it does a lot of damage. Okay. So regardless, these are going to be your first 3 items. Fourth item is situational. If the enemy has magic resist, you go for a Void Staff. If they don't, then don't go for the Void Staff. Cosmic Drive, guys. Ooh, this item is amazing on Vex. If you don't need a Void Staff fourth, you go for a Cosmic Drive. The movement speed is disgusting. And then if you play Vex correctly, and I'll explain to you guys how to play it correctly during the gameplay, you'll be able to fear the enemies all the time. Like, you can fear them every 2 seconds or something. And with the Cosmic Drive, you're going to be insanely fast. And you're going to be constantly fearing them away, which means they'll never catch you. Like, that's the whole idea behind the Cosmic Drive in the late game. And then Void Staff, make sure you incorporate a Void Staff either as your 4th or your 5th item. For the boots, you go for Ionian Boots of Lucidity and then Stasis Enchant. I only go for Stasis Enchant because if you do get caught, you use Stasis Enchant, and then after the Stasis, you can fear them away again. That's the beauty of it. For the runes, you go for Electrocute. And for the Domination rune, for some reason, because I looked at the leaderboards of Vex, for some reason people tend to go for Scorch. I'm not just gonna blindly copy what I see. I go for Gathering Storm. I didn't really see a lot of Gathering Storms in the leaderboard, but like I personally think Gathering Storm is insanely strong on Vex. Because like after 9 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, it will give you so much ability power. And then also with the Rabadon's Death Cap, it's gonna be another 40%. Like another 40% of the ability power that it gives you is going to be added to it as well. So like basically you're going to have a whole nother extra item in the late game. That's how strong Gathering Storm is on an AP champion. So on Vex, I go for Gathering Storm. As I said, you can try Scorch, I guess, because a lot of Vex players are going for Scorch. I really don't get it, but again, I'm telling you what others are doing. Giant Slayer is also playable. If the enemy has a lot of tanks, you go for Giant Slayer, but otherwise, Gathering Storm. Third one, you go for Nullifying Orb, just a little barrier to save your ass. I mean, you can go for Hunter Titan if the enemy has some CC, but otherwise you go for Nullifying Orb. And here you go for Hunter Genius. Don't go for Sweet Tooth, you don't really need it. You don't need a Mana Flow Band either. Hunter Genius is the way to go. And for your spells, you go for Flash and Ignite. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. Alright, on to the gameplay. Before we get into a gameplay, you know what time it is. Another episode dropped on Wild Rift Esports. Guys, we're getting so many episodes on Wild Rift Esports again. And again, you know, if you like, that is basically the best way to support me. By dropping a comment under that video. I'll put a link to it in the top comment and the description if you want to. Again, I really appreciate it. If you want to watch the video, I'm sure you guys will love it because I'm analyzing esports. And drop a comment, you know, if you want to. Like, if you want to, I would really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. Like, it genuinely helps the most out of anything. Like, I'm not asking anyone to donate anything to me. That, like, if you want to help me, that's the way. Now, enough bagging. Let's fully focus on the video because I got you guys a... I got you guys a banger. I am so ready to show you guys this video. So, remember when I always tell you guys, you know, I don't show you games where I snowball because it's boring, right? I still stand with that. Like, it's not like I don't stand with that. But come on. 32 kills? I gotta show you guys this, right? I have to show you guys. I actually remember this game as well. It was not even a free win. Like, me having 32 kills didn't even mean that this was a free win. I think I remember that correctly from this game. But yeah, the Katarina was not a good player. I totally abused this Katarina. Like, I totally abused this Katarina. And then later on in the game, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see what happens. So let me actually teach you how to play VEX. Because, you know, of course, I can teach you that during this video as well. So VEX is a new champion. I would classify... Classify? Is that the word? I would classify VEX as an S tier... High S tier champion. I mean, is she S plus? No, actually. Low S plus tier champion. No, she's definitely S plus tier. She's definitely S plus tier. Low S plus tier. Not high, low. So, let's talk about how to play VEX. Playing VEX is really mainly about her passive. Like, fearing the enemies. This is such an important tool of her kit. Fearing away enemies. For example, Katarina. When you're playing against a Katarina, you have to adapt your playstyle when you play VEX against certain enemies. Katarina is very easy. The reason that Katarina is very easy is because whenever she ults, you fear her away. And it's easy. Like, and you can see here, when she goes on me, I'll fear her away and easy. But you actually should save your ultimate. You should save your fear when you're up against a Katarina. If the Katarina is a really good player and if the Katarina is carrying the game, you should save it. Same against Samira, for example. You should save it for when they ult and then you instantly fear them away. You can even flash on top of them and use your second ability. They cannot dodge it. Other ways are you can flash behind the enemy and fear them to your team. There's just so many different things that you can do. Now let's talk about how to actually be able to fear the enemies a lot. No, first draft. Because this is hella important. There is one thing that I have to tell you guys about the draft. Only one thing. I don't want to make it hard for you guys. One thing. Pick VEX if the enemies have champions with a lot of dashes. Yes, you heard it correctly. It dashes. Now you may be asking, but Hells, why? Read the passive of VEX. Whenever an enemy dashes or blinks, the eye will go on top of them. Wait, I will show you which one. If it happens in game, I'll show you. Just give me a second. Let's see when it happens so I can show you what eye I'm talking about. It's called Gloom, I think. Gloom. Yeah, first let's take a look at how it looks like and then I'll explain to you guys why it's important. I really want to make you 100% understand this champion and 100% understand why you should pick it into dashing champions. Because look at this enemy. Alistar dash, Caitlyn dash, Katarina dashes, Graves dashes. What is the other champion that they have? I don't remember what the other champion was, but they have an insane amount of dashes as you can see. Lucian is another example. VEX is insanely powerful against Lucian. Wait. I just want to pay attention to the eye. Come on! I'm not showing the eye. Well, let's just wait. Because I really don't want to talk about it without showing you guys the eye that I'm talking about. And I know some people know the eye, but there's also complete beginners watching this video. So, oh, there you go. You see that? This eye. Boom! That one right there. Whenever an enemy dashes or anything like that, the eye will go on top of them. Also, whenever you hit your third ability, the eye will go on top of them. And whenever you there you can see what I'm talking about, by the way. whenever you either basic attack or use an ability on an enemy with an eye, you will do bonus damage and you will reduce the cooldown of your passive by like, I believe it's like 25%. 25%. So if you hit 3 enemies with it, it's gonna be 75%. If you hit an enemy multiple times with it, you know, every time 25%. Which means you're gonna get your fear up. You can see the barrier, oh, oops. You can see the barrier here, the red bar. That one will charge up. If you actually pay attention to it, it will charge up whenever I hit an enemy that has an eye on top of him. It also works on minions, by the way. So the way that you want to attack minions is use your third ability on top of them and then use your first ability or second ability. Look, boom, the eye. And you see that? It reduced 25% of the cooldown. I really want you guys to pay attention to that because that is really what makes or breaks VEX. Like, VEX is already a decent champion, but if you can play around her passive, oh, that's when she becomes insanely powerful. Like, unbelievably powerful. So here they try to catch me. I'm not gonna let them catch me. I can just use my third ability to push them away. If they get any close to me, I use it. I caught her. Boom, 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 and that. And that is the ultimate. The way that the ultimate works is I want you guys to look at the ultimate like Kai'Sa's second ability, basically. It feels like Kai'Sa's second ability. I didn't hit it. It feels like Kai'Sa's second ability. So if you can hit Kai'Sa's second ability well, then this ultimate is basically going to be easy for you as well. Let's take a look. Oh, I already terrified her. I didn't wait for her ultimate because it's a 3 versus 1. I was not afraid of her. I just wanted to kill her. So that's why I used it there like that. The second ability is also really, really powerful, by the way. I don't want you guys to just randomly use this second ability. Like, use this whenever a lot of burst damage is coming your way. Because the shield is actually massive. Like, in the later stages of the game, this shield is going to be like 5, 6, 700 damage. Like, the shield is going to block that much damage. So don't just use it for the damage. Well, of course, if you all in an enemy, you do it. But like, when you're fighting in a 1v1, try to use it at the right moment to block damage as well. Like here, of course, it doesn't matter, as you can see, because we're killing Morgana. But in a situation, if you're against the Graves, for example, try to block his ultimate with it, for example. Or whenever he goes in and uses his first ability, you block it. Like, those are moments you want to do it. Here, I actually kind of screwed up. Because I didn't, I want to say taunt, but it's called fear. I didn't fear her during her ultimate, and it almost killed me. So here you can see why it's so important to actually save your fear against those types of champions. I only have 5 kills now, so there's like 25 or 30 more kills coming in this game. Ay, ay, ay. And building this champion is so easy. As I said, like what I explained during the build part is literally the way that you build her. It's so unbelievably easy. You can go for the green book as well, by the way, if the enemy has a lot of healing, but only as your 4th or 5th item. So you also need to predict the enemies a little bit with your first ability. Of course, you can hit your first ability for free if it's up close, because it's very wide. But if you shoot it from a distance, you have to predict the enemies. And you can compare it to... I would say something like, no, not Mundo's first ability, because it's a little bit slower than Mundo's first ability. But like, you can predict the enemies, so you can hit them at all the way at the end. Let's take a look at this. Again, if I hit this, I kill all of them. I did hit it. I didn't kill anyone. Wow. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Oh, no! I almost killed her. That was way too close. Nah, I screwed up there because I didn't kill the one that I went on. When you use your ultimate, really try to kill the one target you went on, because then it's gonna reset it, and when you reset that ultimate, it's strong. Because with VEX, you want to be up close, right? VEX doesn't really have a lot of range. She doesn't want to fight from a long range. Like, if I'm up against a Caitlyn and I'm fighting her from a long range, she will destroy me. Destroy me, like absolutely destroy me. Ziggs as well, like you don't want to be up in far. Like, all her abilities are easier to hit from close. You know, your first ability is for hitting it for free from close. Your second ability has a small range. Your third ability, so when you put your third ability on top of yourself, it goes off instantly. When you put it far away from you, it becomes bigger, but it takes a longer time because it has to travel to that distance. So the whole kit of VEX is built around being close to the enemy. And that is why the ultimate is so unbelievably important. Hitting that ultimate in the late game is a free kill. In the early... Oh! Yeah, that's a kill. Boom, boom, boom. There you see. You see that? Like, if I get up close, it's just so free. I'm waiting here for my first ability and then I'm going on him. The reason that I didn't go on him instantly is because it didn't make sense. I waited for my first ability cooldown. I screwed up again. Look. Wait, what happened there? I actually want to rewatch that. A second. I actually want to rewatch that. Just give me a second, guys. I really quickly want to rewatch what happened with the Katarina there. I think I used an ability. Oh, I used an ability before the... Wait, what happened? Oh, it was the ultimate. Ah, so I did play this correctly. You see how I played it correctly? I waited for her ultimate, and then I keep trying to say taunt, but it's fear. I feared her out of her ultimate. If I hadn't done that, she would have killed me easily. Like, she would have just straight up killed me. Like, perfect example right there. I just waited a little bit with... I shot my ultimate because it was going off cooldown anyways. But I didn't shoot any ability until she ulted. Until she ulted. And the beauty of VEX is as well, whenever you execute an enemy with your ultimate, you know, you really try to go to their backline. It's very easy to hit the enemy backline with VEX. As I said, it's like Kai'Sa, right? Oh! Did I really try to go for that one? No. If I hit her, she's dead. Ah, but Alistar's here, never mind. They're all here, actually. I gotta be careful. This is not really a nice fight for me. It's a nice fair. But I'm maintaining a distance. Especially now because I don't have my thingy. Now I have my fear. So now I could go in again. Let's see. Ult. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, I hit her as well. Oh. Oh, I would have killed her, but she flashed out of it. Stasis. Nice. Clean. This is clean. Let's go. I killed her as well. VEX is so powerful, by the way, guys. If you know how to play this champion, and it's not just her being powerful, it's also people just don't know how to play against her yet. That's always the thing when a new champion comes out, right? You can kinda abuse it because people just don't know how to play against it. It's so funny. Really lucky enemy. Well, I guess I'm just lucky, guys. Just lucky. Got those 12 kills. Oh, I think I was messing with them as well. It's my lucky day. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, my screen is not... There we go, that's better. Yeah, that's much better. Also, the ultimate cooldown is so low later on in the game. It becomes like, I think like 35 seconds, I believe. Well, we're gonna find out now. Oh no, it's on level 2, never mind. Boom, he's dead. Boom, she's gonna die. And boom, he's gonna die. You know it. You know it. Boom, 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 and boom. Triple kill, baby. That's what I mean. Kill after kill after kill. And that is why the Infinity Orb is such a good item on VEX. Because, you know, finishing off enemies like that is super, super powerful. The bonus damage on the Infinity Orb. And like, I already almost have my ultimate. You know what it is with your ultimate? When you hit, when you kill an enemy, it resets. And then if you kill an enemy again, it resets again. But it doesn't reset the actual cooldown, if you know what I mean. Like the 41 seconds, the cooldown, it keeps counting. So in the later game, this cooldown becomes like 35 seconds, I think, or 31 even. So, you know, if you get kills after kills, the cooldown becomes so unbelievably low. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Am I really good? Oh, no way, right? No way. Oh, no way. Oh, that is so disgusting. That is so... Look at me. Look at me. I'm just waiting and just... Go, 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 go. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't get him. Sad. Oh, VEX. Oh, that ultimate is just... Oh, yeah, my team is dying. How are they dying? Come on. Look, I'm just getting all the eyes and I have my fear again. See that? That's the thing that you also need to pay attention to. You don't just use your abilities. Actually try to pay attention to those eyes. Like, it also happens automatically, don't get me wrong, because if the enemy keeps dashing throughout the team fight, of course, you know, whenever you hit them, you're gonna proc those eyes. But also minions, like, don't forget minions as well. Like, if you're taking a quick break from a fight, like, you know, you go in, you do everything, then you want to charge up your passive again, you can actually use your third ability on minions and just basic attack them. On minions, you're going to be reducing the cooldown by 10%. It's not quite 25%, but 10%, which is also something, right? If you hit 3 or 4 minions, that's 30-40% of the cooldown, so you can go right back in. So keep that in mind. And then, of course, when you have your fear again, you go right back in and you fight them again. Oh, am I going for it? I'm going for the Caitlyn, I think. I really want to catch the Caitlyn in the back. But Alistar was body blocking. Yeah, I saw that Alistar was body blocking. Oh, no way. I hit her. Oh my god. But how fun is that? She went out of vision. Ah. I auto-aimed because I thought that the auto-aim would hit her, but she went out of vision. Just for a millisecond, so my auto-aim went on the stupid dragon. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh. Boom and boom. All that. All of them. We should be able to finish now. Lucky, bro. Yeah, I was having a little bit of fun. You can see my ultimate is off cooldown again. You see that? That's what I mean. Like, my ultimate is already off cooldown. It's crazy. Doesn't seem like my team wants to finish the game. So I'm just gonna take the jungle. Nah, but honestly, like, diamond elo is, in my opinion, like such low elo. The fact that I'm steamrolling every game like this, well, not quite like this, of course, but like I'm steamrolling pretty much every game. How am I doing that in diamond? Like, diamond is supposed to be quite a prestigious elo, but right now, man, it's yeah, it's very questionable, very questionable. And Grandmaster. The Grandmaster is not any better than this, to be honest. Like, only when you get up a high Grandmaster Challenger, that's when the games start to get, like, really good for me. And I remember back in the days, Diamond used to be good games. Like, I remember when I was Diamond 1 and I was getting, like, super sweaty games. But now not. Like, I'm Diamond 1 now. And I'm ranking up, of course, because I hadn't played for so long. And these are the types of games that I'm getting. Ah, I missed my ultimate. The cooldown is 29 seconds, actually. That's incredibly low. That's unbelievably low. I missed everything. Like, I realized here that I completely screwed up, so I'm probably just not gonna fight. Oh, that's a free kill, though. You can see I'm maintaining a distance here, because I missed everything like an idiot. Look, look. Graves is constantly dashing and constantly giving me the eye. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he walked into it as well. Oh my god, they all walked into it. Look at that. I have my ultimate again. If I see someone, someone is gonna die. Look at the barrier that the second ability gives as well. It's massive. Like, later game, it becomes massive. And the range of the ultimate, by the way, huge as well. He's gonna kill him. Oh, Alistar, Alistar. I can ult him. I missed my ultimate. Unbelievable. I'm probably just gonna flash him, yeah. Because Alistar can be fast. I think he had a Dead Man's Blade, so I'm not gonna risk him having a Dead Man's Blade. Because if an enemy has a Dead Man's Blade or Yumo's Ghost Blade, it's really dangerous because they can actually run away. Like, if they run away, you're never gonna catch them again. It's crazy how fast. Like, you guys know when a Zed has Yumo's Ghost Blade and the Zed is running away, you're never gonna chase that Zed. That's like never ever. You're just not gonna be able to catch up. Ult. I'm readying my ultimate here. Taking a look at where... I'm using my ultimate as a camera here, by the way, just to take a look at what's happening in the fight. Oh, no! Wait, the cooldown is 36 seconds now. I think I had a blue buff earlier then. That should be a kill. Yeah, there we go. Whenever an enemy gets stunned, use your third ability, by the way. It's a free hit when the enemy gets stunned. It doesn't do that much damage, but of course, the more damage, the better. And don't forget, it gives you the eye. Super important. Like, whenever an enemy gets stunned or anything like that, just use your third ability. Don't use any other ability, just use your third ability. I mean, of course, you can use your ultimate if you want to all in, but if you don't want to all in, that's when you use your third ability. Yeah. Oh. No, come on. I'm playing around with the ultimate here. The cooldown is pretty low, but it's not that low. You shouldn't be playing around with it like that. Because like it's really stupid to shoot it like that. Because it's risky. It's obviously not always gonna hit like that. Like look at, I could have used my ultimate so damn well here. Instead I'm playing like instead, you know, I can't say that word. Maybe one day I won't be child friendly anymore. I mean, the whole reason that I made my YouTube channel child friendly when I started it like 3 years ago was to stop cursing. Because I used to curse every sentence that I said. But I didn't want to curse anymore that much because I found it very childish. I have a 2650 gold bounty, by the way. So I decided to make my YouTube channel child friendly. So I wouldn't curse a lot anymore. And it worked. I don't curse a lot anymore. Like not as often as before anymore. But I mean, it's fixed now. I could stop. But then again, I see some people put comments like, this is not a lot of people, but I see some people put comments like saying, I'm watching your video with my kid or with my daughter, with my son. And when I read those comments, it hits me here, right here. Wait, yeah, this is where my heart is. It hits me right here. Oh, I love reading those comments so much. And sometimes people even send me pictures and man, I just... What is happening in the game, by the way? I just stared down. It's so cute. People watching my videos and especially these kids. It's so damn cute. I'm gonna die, right? Oh, second ability. So yeah, that is also a reason why I don't want to stop doing child-friendly content. Because I want to be friendly to children as well. I don't want to be cursing while like a 10-year-old kid is watching, right? No way. Ah, I couldn't forgive myself, like legit. Like I know if I stream on Twitch, the audience is gonna be quite mature. But I know on YouTube, obviously there's gonna be kids as well. Not many in Wild Rift. But yeah, again, I don't want to be cursing in front of kids. I don't want to be a bad example. I mean, look at me right now. I'm just going ham. And just as I say that, I miss everything, of course. Is that Elder Dragon feels... the new Elder Dragon feels so damn satisfying as well compared to the old one. The executing just feels so good. I have 8,000 gold, by the way. How much is my bounty now? Is it like 2,750 gold or something? Or 2,800 gold? Something like that, probably. If someone kills me, he can just get an entire item. I have 30 kills at this point. 0 deaths, by the way. 0. 0 deaths. Oh. Am I gonna hit him? Am I gonna hit him? Ooh, where the stars here. He's full HP because he has a Bloodthirster. And the beauty is I have Gathering Storm. So the later the game goes, the stronger I get. It's not like the enemy is gonna catch up with me. Come on, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just go. You're making it harder for yourself. Just go on him. Destroy him. Kill him. Come on. I mean, he actually wins the 1v1, I think. I think he actually wins the 1v1. That's why I'm not going. Pretty sure... Never mind. I have Elder Dragon. What am I doing? Why am I being such a bit... Why? Child's friendly. Why am I doing this? Like, I could have actually killed him so easily. We have Elder Dragon. Maybe I just didn't want to die because I'm 30 on O. So maybe I just didn't want to die. He's dead. Yeah, I probably just didn't want to die. Because I have 30 kills and 0 deaths. So I'm being just a little bit careful now. Wait, I killed him. Oh no, I didn't kill him. He's gonna die. I can kill him. He's Elder. 32 kills! Oh my god! And the game is over now. Now the game is over. I really hope you guys enjoyed this fiesta of a game. 32 kills in a ranked match. I'm gonna make myself some food now. I have 10,000 gold sitting up there, by the way. Yeah, literally, look, 10,000 gold. And you know what the funniest thing is? I want you guys to wait. You know what the funniest thing is? I'm gonna make my camera a little bit bigger, by the way. You know how after a game it shows you, you know, played better than 100%? Played better than 96.9% of VEX players. Now, please tell me, what kind of drugs are the 3.1% of VEX players at that played better than this? Please tell me. Because they're on good stuff, okay? They are on good. Better than 97. Look at that. What are these 3% of VEX players? Please tell me what they are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see. Wait. Oh, it's almost 30 minutes. I want to make this video exactly 30 minutes. That looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, right? So Let's wait. I'll see you guys in the next water video. 2, 1. Bye.